man and woman. Nation's capital, so we standing tall. It's the city of the Zuma, for Poopa and Muma. Nation's capital, so we standing tall. There is freedom, no segregation. Welcome to the city of my president.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to your weekly general magazine program, Dateline Abuja, on African Independent Television, AIT. Giving you the latest developments within the FCT and its environs. I'm Hawa Momo. Well, first on our lineup, we bring you updates from the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies, Nilds. In commemoration with the Director General of the Institute, Professor Abubakar Suleiman, for his outstanding performance and his reappointment, the Interparty Advisory Council, which played a significant role during the 2023 presidential election, paid the DG a courtesy visit, and also for the purpose of getting moral support, deepening the roots and expanding dividends of democracy.
The National Chairman, Interparty Advisory Board, Ipac, Engineer Yabagi Sani and entourage paid a visit to the Director General National Institute of Legislative and Democratic Studies, Nilds, in order to get moral support through the Institute's curriculum and programs. The National Chairman, Ipac, spoke on the necessity of having moral, financial, and all possible support from Nilds in order to expand frontiers of democracy in the country.
So we believe that you must have certainly developed, a lot of, your curriculum and the programs, how to help an institution like Ipac, who is in the forefront of deepening the roots of democracy and expanding the frontiers of, how the dividends of democracy were delivered, to develop this country. So our coming here today is to further establish that already existing relationship, by virtue of your mission, which the Act establishing you, stated, and the fact that we also, like I said, we are also pursuing the same goal. So I don't have to say too much, because we already know why we're here, and we believe that we have a lot in common, and a lot that we can gain from you, because democracy is a dynamic, environment, politics, and then the Nigerian polity is the one that has a lot of challenges. We are battling with a lot of dichotomies, these sentiments that we have, religion, ethnicity, region, and such other sentiments. So we believe that this institute, like yourself, like the one you are heading, will be able to now develop and strengthen, new symbols that will bring this country together, that we can help us to rise above those sentiments which have held us back for too long. So yes, in our own pursuit, you may not believe it, but we don't have any subvention from the government or from any organization, per se. We only, from time to time, get something from INEC that recognizes, in fact, parts and parcel to the birth of Ipac in the first instance, and because they recognize the very key, important role that we play, they once in a while will help us, to be able to meet some of our operational expenses, which sometimes, each month we spend much less than 3 million. So all of us, we task each other to see how we can be able to go on, in pursuing the very, very noble objective of growing democracy in this country. We just finished the elections, and definitely after such exercise, there's always these issues that come after the elections. I believe as we go along, you will be a very strong partner in ensuring that we have peace in this country. And so that's why we're happy when you say that we can come today. Thank you very much.
The Director General Nilds welcomes the Ipac National Chairman, confirming that Nilds as an institution has much to do with Ipac by its conception, and emphasizes on the necessity of training and sensitizing political parties and non-governmental organizations on ethics and diplomatic values.
Well, let me welcome you to our institute, the institute which I believe has much to do with Ipac by its conception and its essence. As already pointed out, the institute was established initially as a capacity building development hub for the legislature. But as time went, we now discovered that look, we can't talk about the legislature, parliaments, and parliamentary style alone. How do we have the capacity of other political actors? When we used to have the Omori Institute or Center, that was this institution created by Babangida to train political parties, to sensitize political parties on ethics and democratic values. But since the demise of that agency, we don't have any similar agency to do that. And that was why in the year 2017, I really pointed out, an amendment came onto our act to not extend our services to political parties, to pressure groups, to NGOs, to CSO, to even students, to other democratic institutions in the country, and even within the West African sub-region. And I'm happy to say that at least the director in charge of democracy and governance, the department in charge for that is there with me. The essence is we shouldn't devote our attention focus on just elected people. The survivor of any political parties or any political system rather is hinged on the availability, the existence, the vibrancy of informal political structure. If the essence is just to face the legislature, the executive, the judiciary, what are we doing about leadership recruitment? What are we doing about other structures outside the inner political system? How do we nurture their skills? How do we hone their skills? How do we build their capacity? Because to me, they are more important than the formal structure. Because from the outside environment, that will get the formal. So if the what do you call it? If that's the formal structure, so to speak, like the pressure, like the NGO, like the CSO, like the political parties, if they are not well built up, if they are not well taken care of, if their skills are not well honed, if their capacity are not well enhanced, if the kind of orientations they need to go through are not there for them, then the system is producing charlatans, mediocres into the inner political system. So what has been missing in our country is leadership. So at the point of grooming leadership, the grooming of the leadership is done at the political parties level, in terms of recruitment of new leaders. And it's a training ground. When you have political parties, opposition party for instance, that's a training ground. It's not just about election camps, obtain ticket and vote. Political party coming to be with, with an ideology, with process and procedures of how to join the party, training and the training of the political parties. How do we know who has the skill to perform roles when it's been elected into the system? How do we ensure the capacity and assess the capacity of the various aspirants? The only structure that does this is the political party. So for the Nigerian, we have abandoned that. People don't know the kind of, travails into their passing through. Sincerely yours. People need to know. And that is why when if Senate President just finishes, or speaker or member, before you know it, if not well managed, 2-3 years, it becomes running to. So it's not that easy. So the way you are feeling in terms of let them do something for Ipac, let them do something for the political opposition party, it's the same pinch they are passing through to them too. So you see this struggle or the clamor to change the entire setup and the entire orientations, to me is a collective thing that has we must do synergy with even those in government too. So if they could be thinking along this line like 2 days ago, and now you have changed this, I think it's something we can attempt to and see how you can go, whether we can do something. Yeah, under Bangida, the political party used to be funded.
Yeah.
But later they stopped it. Then INEC is giving you peanuts as subvention. If you can now, because they are doing a great work. As Ipac, for what I know she too used to be here too.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay, yes.
Before the other person from the south.
That's right.
And now so are you following, events in the? I think because if not Ipac, party will have done AYS. So you are now the one coordinating other political parties, articulating issues, and getting those issues into the system, and through that you are able to stabilize the polity. When you speak, yes, we political parties are speaking, and this is our position on these issues, and that goes a long way to douse tension within the polity. So I think if we're able to address the issue from that, you should be able to listen to us and see. So we can work together on that too. If they can come in form of motion, bill, whichever way, there's no harm in trying.
And that's it from Nilds, Building Democratic Institute.